You're driving along the road when the car breaks down because your mechanic told you...
Well, here's your problem. It's your camber of the perambulator.
You got a leaky head gasket.
Well, as you can see, I got fed up with the mechanics and decided to take control of my car how it runs. That's when I went to Glendale Community College to get my degree. Enough about me. Here's Shannon to tell you more about the program.
I'm here with Jay Covey of the Automotive Department over at Glendale Community College, and this is the man who's going to help me get my hands dirty. A couple of engines behind me with huge differences. Could you just explain a little bit of these to me?
Yes. This is the famous 426 Hemi. This was an engine of the 60s. This was the popular race engine that everybody's looking for. This is a V10. This is Daimler Chrysler's popular performance engine today. This is out of a Viper. This has got 10 cylinders. This is completely computerized, with computerized ignition systems, computerized fuel system. The engine, the 426 Hemi of the 60s, has a carburetor and a distributor.
What kind of degree programs do you offer here?
Our general college program students finish all of their automotive classes in a year. Then they can come back and take their academic classes if they'd like to finish the associate degree. Our corporate sponsored students with GM, Ford, and Chrysler have 2 years. They spend 8 weeks here on campus full-time, about 8 hours a day. At the end of that 8 weeks and the time between semesters, which is Christmas break, they spend full-time working out at their dealership. They do that every semester for 4 semesters.
So I heard you have a couple of partnerships along with the program. Can you explain?
Yes, we have partnerships, training partnerships with General Motors, Ford, and Daimler Chrysler, where we train all of their apprenticeship technicians in this region.
Great. So a lot of job opportunities then for kids who are going to be exiting.
Yes, in fact, in order to be in the apprenticeship programs, a student must be sponsored by a dealership, so they actually have the job while they're going to school, and the intent is when they finish school, they will become a full-time employee of that dealership.
Oh, that's great. So are there opportunities for students that aren't with a motor company already to get involved in the program?
Yes, as part of the process, students will show an interest in the program to come down and talk to our coordinator of that program. They will be interviewed, they'll be sent out to the different dealers and interview at the different dealers until somebody hires them and puts them on as an apprentice.
So I noticed that you have a library back there. I'm just wondering what all that's about.
Well, we have a library of manuals, paper manuals for the manufacturers' vehicles that have been donated a few years ago. Our modern library today for the cars that are being delivered is all electronic, so we access the websites for the various manufacturers through those computers, and we have data from All Data and Mitchell that are online for the general cars that we don't have manufacturers' information on.
So I'm looking at these beautiful classrooms and some of the engines inside, but where are the cars?
We have cars out back. You want to see?
I would love to see them. Let's go. If the engine has changed, one thing hasn't. The enthusiasm a student feels when they pop the hood of a car. As much as this automotive program has grown over the years, the future is especially bright. I think I like this one. No, maybe I like this one. Not even a contest. We have the Dodge Viper here, and this one totally takes the cake. So where exactly are we now?
We're in the main automotive lab at Glendale Community College. This is where we do the hands-on portion of our training.
I'm checking out some of these cars. It is amazing how many you have out here and what you have. Where did all these cars come from?
These are all donated from the manufacturers. We've got Ford, Daimler Chrysler, and General Motors that donate these vehicles for our students to work on.
All of these cars are donated from the manufacturers. The Viper back there, that's donated from the manufacturer. So do you ever get a chance to take them home for a test drive? They're running, you know, make sure everything's all right after you get it all spiffed up and ready to go?
No, not allowed to take them home. They all have to stay in the compound. That's our agreement with the manufacturers, that they won't end up on city streets or private roads or driveways. Well, and you know, Shayna, it's not just guys that enroll in a program like this. We have a lot of women, too.
What made you decide to join the automotive program at Glendale Community College?
I absolutely love cars, everything about them, smell, the sound, and I wanted to know everything about them. And this program, I was recommended by a bunch of people. It was really good, it's really fun, it works good with my schedule because I work full-time as well.
Well, I know it's a total stereotype that only guys work under cars, so are there a lot of girls in the program also?
There are only, unfortunately, a limited number of girls in this program that I know of, but I know a lot of girls that are interested in cars and work on cars, love cars, and would like to be involved in programs like this.
Why are you in the program here?
Because I heard about it, and when I was first working on my own car, I really got into it, and it's something I really like to do. It clicked in my head, and I like building stuff. So
what car do you have?
My first car was a '79 Ford Mustang, and it was really beat up, and I started working on it.
Nice. And so I hear Ford is one of your sponsors here. They supply vehicles. Is that right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, all the teachers here are, they all tell me that they're affiliated with GM and they know more of them, and then when we bring all our cars, they're all Fords, so it's pretty funny to them.
Great.
Our goals for the program are quite ambitious. We hope to spend about $4.5 million on this facility in the next 5 years. We intend on closing the automotive lab and heating and air conditioning it. We have great plans for this program.
Well, that's it from the automotive department, and I didn't even have to get my hands dirty.